remember summer in its wake. The heart of September left nothing more to say. To show me what it's worth, I wanna hear you say these words. From the light into the dark, it'll be alright. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. Letting it linger, what I thought was everything I had of you, wrapped round my finger like a puppet on a string. So where are you right now? Find me when the stars turn out. All your vampires gather around here in the night. Did I ask too much? Maybe it's not enough for now. We close the door and feel the rush. Or am I listening? Something close to home is bigger than the two of us would own. I've fallen for you in a way that I thought that I never do. Oh, it taught me the way to never be used. I'll make a promise to you, alleviate every sky, be honest and true. All the games, there's no excuse, no more running away. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. I'll be there with you still, till the darkness starts to spill over you and everything that we've ever built.
Stay humble, huh? Yeah, stay humble, huh?
Yes, people, welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash the like, so man. Listen, my bad in it from before. Matisse asked me to do Big Six yesterday, and normally when I go on Big Six, it's at like 9 o'clock in the night or like 8 p.m., 7 o'clock, like in the evening, basically. So I just didn't even look at the time that he said. I scheduled my stream for 2 o'clock, and at 5 to 2, he sent me a text and was like, "Yo, here's the link," and I was like, why is he sending me the link now? I was like, oh shit, I'm live on Big Six at the same time, man. So yeah, that was kind of crazy how I scheduled it for the exact same time as Big Six. But yeah, that's what happened before. The stream was meant to be at 2 p.m. But that's where I was before, man. Big up to you guys. Big up Shades. I just finished. All right, big up for watching the last live. Big up George, man. Big up Mai. Big up to Najabulo, is it? Big up to you. Big up to Chris, Canada, RR Football Shirts. Big up Foggy, Herbal, Ismail. Afandil, big up to you, bro. Big up to Steve Lewis, Leoxicon, Robert, who else? Footy, Urfav, Conman, MK, Nah, big up to you, bro. I've been on there a few times, man, to be fair, but yeah, I've not been on there for a while. Big up Malks, D, what you say? Just watch the Semenyo goals on Sky Sports. Got a mad catalogue. Bro, his goals are crazy. Big up Monts, Kedrick, Vitinha, Mark's there, Sachin, Red Rum, Thomas, Ryan. Good to see you guys. Smash these likes up on the way in. Yeah, it's now official. Semenyo has joined Manchester City, man. Let me know in the chat how you're feeling about this transfer, because for me, I've sort of already sort of told you how I feel, but I'm happy with the transfer, me. You know what I mean? It's one of those signings that I think it's just a good signing. Yeah, I'm not out here like thinking it's going to be a mega signing or like I'm proper excited about it. Like when we sign if we was to sign like an Elise or a Haaland or someone like that, you're like, this is mad. But sometimes you just need to sign a good player, and I think he's a good player. And he's Prem proven. Do you know what I mean? He gets goals. You know what I'm saying? He's finishing. He's really good at hitting a ball. You know what I mean? Left foot or right foot. I don't know if you guys see that post that I retweeted. I think it was shout out Bales. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he tagged me in something the other day on Twitter. I retweeted it, and it was Semenyo. It was Semenyo shooting in training. Now I know it's training, but the point is, yeah, it's the way he kicks a ball, bro. Like Savio could never, just respectfully. He couldn't do that, bro. This is Yaya Toure, by the way.
Hi, Antoine.
Well, I can't hear you, bro. Speak louder, mate.
A short message to say congratulations to your move to Man City. An incredible move and achievement. The number 42 is a very special number, and I'm proud you have chose the jersey, knowing it will continue its African heritage. And I know it's an exceptional hand. All the very best. Yeah.
Come on, yeah, bro. Big up Yaya Toure, man, every time. Yeah, he's got the number 42 shirt. It's got the number 42 shirt, Semenyo. So, yeah, that's obviously why Yaya's done the video. Erling Haaland's already been on social media. Obviously, he's an influencer now. There you go. That's his picture. Says, welcome to Antoine Semenyo. So, yeah, he's part here, man. He's here already. But I'm looking forward to it, man. The goals, the physicality. You know what? Actually, I'll be real with you, chat, yeah. I'm actually more excited to see the guy fucking put in a challenge and that, and like the physical side of the game. Like, obviously, we need his goals. We need his goals contributions because nobody scores goals in this team apart from Haaland and that. But I actually just want to see him get stuck in because we're a bit too soft as a football team. And I think Semenyo should be able to add that sort of physical side to his game. And I think that's what I want to see. Yeah, exactly, Steve. This is what I'm saying. He's a beast. I just watched him play against Joe Linton. This is what I'm saying. Like, he gets stuck in and we need that. We need that. You know what? I've not even seen what he said, bro. I've been at the gym. Should I get his interview up? Obviously, I can't play it yet because City copyright me, man. Come on, City. Stop copyrighting me, please. Please stop copyrighting me, man. I just want to watch the interview in peace. Yeah, I'm not trying to do nothing, man. I just want to see it. Let's have a look at what he's been saying then. This is the interview, apparently, yeah. But I can't play the video because they copyright me, man. It does me head in. Anyways. Yeah, deal confirmed. 5.5-year deal, by the way. So that's 2031. Semenyo's enjoyed a meteoric rise to become one of the world's Premier League's most feared forwards. Born in London of Ghanaian descent, Semenyo started his professional career at Bristol. Remember, when he was at Bristol as well, chat, he played as a striker. After impressing at Ashton Gate, Bournemouth spotted his potential, took him to the Premier League midway through the 22-23 season. There you go. Right, here we go, the interview. I am very proud to have joined Manchester City. I have watched City over the last decade under Pep Guardiola. They've been the dominant team in the Premier League, as well as achieving things in the Champions League, FA Cup and League Cup. They've set the highest standards. It's a club with the world-class players, world-class facilities, and one of the greatest managers ever in Pep. I have so much scope for improvement. So to be at this club at the stage of my career is perfect for me. It's a privilege to be here. My best football is yet to come. I'm sure of that. City in a great position, still involved in 4 competitions. I really feel I can help them have a strong second half of the season. Good. You help us, bro. Facts. This is what I want to be reading, chat. This is what I want to be reading, man. You help us. The Etihad is my new home. I can't wait to play in front of the fans here, show everyone what I can do. And then Viana said, Antoine's a really exciting signing for the football club. He made it clear to us immediately that City wanted to join City. His enthusiasm for the football club has been clear throughout the process. He has huge quality, 2 great feet, pace, power, habit of influencing games, and importantly, real room for growth. and development. I'm excited to see the player Antoine can become in the next few weeks, months, and years ahead. We're constantly watching. Yeah, is this a sign? We are constantly watching players all over the world. Antoine was the one we most wanted. He has shown he can perform in the Premier League. He's humble, hardworking, professional, totally focused on being a better footballer. There you go, man. We're watching players all over the world. Cool. Bro, I can't lie, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he can do for us. He's the third highest goal scorer in the Premier League, by the way. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? The third highest Premier League goal scorer of the season, sitting out of the top 3 highest goal scorers of the season so far. Do you know that's mad? That is crazy, that, isn't it, really, if you think about it? Let's have a look. Yeah, so you got Erling Haaland at the top of the list. Where is it? Where's the BBC one? Where is it, man? BBC. There we go. Mate, Google's finished. Create this for this. I can't wait for a new one to come out, man. Oh, Google's shit, man. It's the worst, bro, in the world. Right, here you go, right? Top scorers. Haaland at the top. Semenyo, obviously now a Manchester City player. We now have 2 of the top 3, goal scorers in the Premier League. Albie, is this Sterling's replacement? He's probably more Sterling than anyone else, isn't he? He's probably more Sterling than like a Mahrez style. Yeah, he probably is a Sterling regen. Obviously, different physicality profile, stuff like that. But if you're gonna do the regen thing, which is obviously not always like for like, but he probably is. He probably is the Sterling regen, the Sterling replacement. Did we ever replace Sterling? Who did we buy when we replaced Sterling? Did we buy anyone? All right, bro, Bruno G as well. He should be a Manchester City player. We would have had 3 of the top 5. Crazy, isn't it? Who was the Sterling replacement when we sold him? Grealish. Oh, yeah, fairs. Yeah, Grealish was not a Sterling replacement, man, to be fair. Yeah, I'd probably say a good shout, man. I'd probably say Semenyo is more of a Sterling-type player. Just, because Sterling wasn't the most techie baller in the world. He wasn't the prettiest footballer in the world. You could say that his actual technical ability was kind of subpar at times, but he got goals. He influenced games. I mean, if you actually read that, what Vitinha said there, yeah, he has huge quality. He influences games, and importantly, a real room for growth and development. I mean, you would have said that about Sterling when we signed him from Liverpool, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Well, you say Sterling couldn't shoot out of the box. He scored a few. Bro. Scored one against Arsenal. He scored one against Southampton. He scored a few. When he was on it, Sterling did score a few goals from outside the edge of the box. Yeah. And he wasn't even great at shooting in terms of like his ball striking ability. Semenyo can actually kick a ball. Also, you would say Sterling wasn't really 2-footed in it in terms of his shooting. He was very much 1-footed. But I think this is a good signing, lads. I do. I think it's a good signing. I think it says the end of Oscar Bob, which I'm a bit gutted about, you know what I mean? Because you guys know that I like Oscar Bob and that, but I've got to be honest, he's not done it this year. He's not been good enough. He's not influenced games. He's not got on the score sheet. He's not created enough. So yeah, I think he probably needs to leave. Obviously, he's injured at the moment with the hamstring, but he should be back by the end of the January transfer window, and I think he'll get a loan move. I don't know if anyone's going to pay cash. I think maybe loan him out to somewhere that he can play week in, week out, and then we'll try and sell him in the summer and hopefully get some big cash. But I think this is a good signing, and it helps us because, like I say, if you look at the last 3 games, we've scored 2 goals and only 1 open play goal. So we need players that can score. I'll never say nothing about the football club when you go and sign in the 3rd highest goal scorer in the Premier League. I'm really surprised that there's quite a lot of City fans. I say quite a lot. I'm actually not sure on how many, but there's still City fans out there that are not a fan of this signing, and I find that so strange. If you're a City fan in the chat that is not a fan of the signing, let me know why. Because we need goals. He scores goals. He's got 10 Premier League goals this season. We need pace. He's fast. We need a bit of strength. He's strong. Like, for me, it just sort of like ticks all the boxes. And people will say, oh, LB, because we need someone better than this. But this signing doesn't need to be the end. You know what I mean? You could sell Savio in the summer and still go and get a top baller in the summer. So I think this is just such a smart move, lads. He's not done it consistently. But I think this is fake news, though, is it not? Because if you look at his Premier League record, this is his 3rd season in the Premier League. His 1st season, he got 8 goals, 3 assists. That's a good return. His second season, he got 11 goals, 6 assists. That's improved and very, very good. And then this year, already, he's on 10 goals, 3 assists. So I disagree, mate. I disagree, Cliff. I'd say he has done it consistently, and I think he's improving year on year. The guy's worked up from the lower leagues. He's a baller, says Malk. He's been doing it for 3 years. Not convinced Arsenal will win the league with Gyökeres up for. Oh, yeah. We'll speak about that later on, bro. He's leveled up every year. That's consistently getting better. Facts. Jay says he's homegrown, bags goals, powerful. I don't care. He's better than the current wingers we have. I agree. True Blue says, shame about Oscar in his playing time. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, man. I can't lie. Will City sell Savio for 70 mil now? I mean, I'd be amazed if you get 50 mil, if I'm being completely honest with you, bro. I would be amazed if you get 50 million from him. Real talk. In recent times, he's absolutely been consistent, in my opinion. Every time I've watched him as well, he causes problems. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what he is, bro? He's a player as well, yeah, that even if he doesn't play well, he's got goal threat. He's got goal threat. So he can still score a goal. So if I pull up his season, yeah, this year, so apparently he's not played well in the last 3 games. He still scored a goal. He scored a goal against Spurs. He's a goal threat. This is the thing about players that can score goals out of nowhere, like Semenyo did against Spurs. They're kind of worth the weight in gold in many respects, because if you're a player that doesn't score a lot of goals, right? So let's use Doku as an example here, yeah? And I know this, I'm not cooking him. I'm just using him as an example, right? Please, let me just cook. Doku doesn't score a lot of goals. He scored 1 Premier League goal this year. But when he's on it, he's a great player to have in the team because he causes havoc. He gets the ball into the box, all that kind of shit, right? But if he doesn't play well, then he's kind of like a dead player to have on the pitch because he's not going to score. He'll never score because he never scores anyway. And if he's not having a good game, then like say he's not taking on his man and he's just drifting out of the game or whatever, then it's pointless in him being there, right? Do you get what I'm saying? That's fair, isn't it? Yeah. But if you have Semenyo on the pitch and Semenyo's not having a good game, he can still score a goal out of nowhere, as per the goal that he scored against Spurs. Kevin De Bruyne had so many games for Manchester City where he didn't play well. Boom, gets a goal out of nowhere. Yeah? These players are worth the weight in gold. Cherkis probably can do that as well. Foden can do it, maybe not in this current position that he's playing, this deeper position. But when you have a player that can get a goal out of nothing, they're just mint, because even when they're playing bad, they can still score. And then people at the end will do player ratings and we'll go, oh, he played bad today, but he got a goal. Mint. We've got too many players, I think, in our attack that don't score enough. So when they play bad, they're really bad because they don't do anything. At least Semenyo, when he has a bad game, is still going to be a goal threat. And when he plays mint, he's going to be mint because he can be a goal threat and he'll be creating and causing all sorts of problems. So I think this is a really good signing, mate. Really good signing. Marvel says, honestly, thing for me is the thing is the fear. The most is would this signing comes. Bro, am I bugging out here? Am I having a stroke? Honestly, for me, the thing is fear. The most is would this signing come out to be as one season wonder? Because after the first 6 months of Marmoush, as how he was, Marmoush fell off. Yeah, but Marmoush, to be fair, has not even got on the pitch, bro, in the second half. So you don't know for sure, innit? You don't know for sure what's going on there, to be honest with you. I'd rather have players who play bad, score, assist. It's a myth to have a good player if they're not scoring and assisting. Well, yeah, I mean, you need I think, like, you know, this whole GA thing, yeah, like people say, oh, GA merchants and that. And there are defo GA merchants out there, yeah. But you do need a player to put the ball in the back of the net. Like, that is the aim of the game. That is the aim of the game. I think this Semenyo signing is going to be mega. Got a feeling he's going to have a massive impact, says Jenny. I was there at his first Bournemouth game and I said it then, this kid might be mega. Are you a Bournemouth fan? Yeah. Oh, yeah, St. Saviour's Youth Bournemouth. There you go. Yeah, facts. Albie, what are you thinking about? I'll come on to that in a bit, bro. Albie, can you see Semenyo play midfield? Not really. I think he'll be used on the wing, to be honest with you. I think he'll be used on the wing. If you go back to a couple of weeks ago, Pep said in a press conference he needs more goals from the wings. So you're not going to buy the third highest goal scorer in the Premier League who's a winger and then stick him in midfield. Albie, would you play on a big Champions League night, Semenyo or Doku? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's too hard to say at the moment because I've not seen Semenyo in a Manchester City kit. I need to see him. I think he's more of a counter-attack player. We usually play against low blocks, so I'm not sure how good he might be against low block. Again, I think we're going to find all that kind of stuff out as well, though, innit? I think we're going to find all that stuff out. Yeah, a bit on Marmouche there. We could speak about Marmouche in a bit if you want. Do I think he's going to start tomorrow? Yeah, I would start him. I'd give him 60 minutes. Give him 60 minutes and then say, right, get ready for Newcastle because you started Newcastle. Will be so refreshing to have a winger on the right who can actually score goals. Yeah. Did you see the goal he scored against United, Mark? He scored that off of the right. Mate, it was unreal, man. Go and watch. I don't know if you guys have seen it, yes. Most of you probably have seen it, but go and watch the goal that he scored against United like a couple of weeks ago off the right-hand side. Bro, he's so composed. He gets played through on the right-hand side, yeah? It's like someone plays like a through ball to him. He's running through on goal. It's not an easy situation. It's not like he's pretty wide. And he takes one look at the goal, yeah? One look at the goal, sees it, sees the goalkeeper, sees the angles, down, head down, focused, side foots it, bottom corner. Composure, mate. Yeah, the guy didn't shit himself. Oh, you're not actually a Bournemouth fan. Just live there, gets it. Oh, fair dues, man. Yeah. The Mahrez driller in the Spurs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember the goal. Was that the first one? I think that was the first goal, wasn't it? To start the comeback in that game. Facts. But that's the thing Semenyo is all about. That. Yeah, exactly. It could be Bernardo replacement right wing on the ball, midfield off ball, Cherky. Could benefit massively. Yeah, well, I think he's going to play on the right-hand side, man. I think he's going to play on the right-hand side. Yeah. Where that leaves Bernardo, will he put Bernardo back in the middle? I don't know. Does he put Cherky as a 10? I don't know. I think it gives Pep Guardiola a little bit of flexibility now, what he does with the team, because he's kind of been forced a little bit, not completely, to play a certain way. Whereas now he's got a bit more, he's got more options, you know. He's got more options. It's a no-brainer signing for me. I agree. And he's homegrown as well. So again, it takes the homegrown pressure off you. Like, if you need homegrown players, you signed the highest homegrown goal scorer in the Premier League. Like, come on, man. You can't go better than that. We need a homegrown player, the highest goal scorer in the Premier League that's homegrown. So you can't go much better than that, chap. You really can't. Legit would have won 2 out of the last 3 games with him, in my opinion. So many chances landed to wingers that did nothing with him. Right, we definitely beat Sunderland. Because those 2 Savio chances, he bags at least one of them. So we definitely beat Sunderland. Chelsea, I don't know, because it wasn't necessarily chances that we missed. It was the pass to get the chance. And then, yeah, Brighton, we probably win as well. So we probably got an extra 4 points if he was in the starting 11 for them 3 games. Minimum. We definitely would have beat Sunderland, though. Definitely, bro. 100%. He talks well. He's ready to lock in and do the business. Yeah. I like the fact that he said he's going to help us, man. You know what I mean? I like that. Yeah, I like that. You know, I like that. I was going about that. Yeah. And it's good. I don't want players here that are just like, oh, yeah, mint. Like, oh, it's great to be here type thing. Nah, I'm here. You're here to help us. You're an employee. You help the business. You help the company, a.k.a. Manchester City Football Club. Help us score goals, man. Do you know what I mean? So I like that. I like that about him. Facts, mate. I'll be when you're doing a house tour, bro. I live in a terraced house, bro. There's not much to see. There's not much to see, bro. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see what Semenyo can do. Pace, physicality, goals. Yeah, the physicality for me as well is what I want to see, man. I want to see that physicality in the team. And the thing is now as well, yeah, we can go long even more now, because if you want to go direct at the moment, it's Haaland and Prey, innit? Because not with respects, Doku's not winning a header and nor's Cherky. Now, if you've got Semenyo up there, you can maybe say, right, when Donnarumma's get the ball, Haaland and Semenyo, you get a bit close together and Donnarumma just punt it in that direction. And then you've got 2 players that can win it. And obviously, if Haaland wins it, Semenyo can maybe win the knock-on or the second ball, the loose ball type thing. Yeah, it looks like a proper tank, man. Yaya Toure spitting factual information. I know. I want to see him on the right LB, let Doku off the left wing. I'm open to whatever at this point. I've not seen enough of him in terms of, I've seen him there loads on the, I've seen him there. I've not seen enough to see what his best position is. But is the most 2-footed shooter in the league. I've seen him shoot with his right foot. I've seen him shoot with his left foot. He looks calm on both. Will he be better on the left? Will he be better on the right? Listen, I don't know. If there's a Bournemouth fan in the chat, maybe they can let us know what they think. But I don't know. I'm open to see. I think he's going to be okay on both, to be honest. Yeah. I'm down for that, Stuart. I actually want to see that. I actually want to see Rodri and Nico. I don't know how quickly we can do it because obviously they both just come back from injury, and maybe starting them both in the same game is maybe a bit of a risk. But I would like to see that. I would like to, especially the Champions League knockout rounds, 100%. I'm not sure it's Prem yet, but knockout rounds, defo. Big up Tyrone, man. Get Cherky, both 2-footed wheel be there, says, yeah, come on. Let's have a look at these chats in here. Big up Kwan says, for me, it costs about 15, 20 million too much for what he is. Yeah, it might be a little bit. I think 65 million's probably top end, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's probably top end. But at the same time, Bournemouth will be saying, homegrown tax, 25 years old, so is a great age in terms of like the player you want to buy. He's the third highest goal scorer in the Premier League. He's mad 2-footed. So I'd probably say he's made. I think he's might like 10 mil too much, but it's better. I don't think it's that much of a big deal, to be honest with you. And at the end of the day, sometimes you've just got to pay the cash in it. Sometimes you got to pay the cash. Big up Quans, big up Ado as well. Says also Semenyo has to do is score 2 Premier League goals in 6 months, and he'll be better player than number 26. He'll bang for our team. Just give him time, bro. To be honest with you, yeah, and it's a good question for the chat. How many goals are you expecting him to score now to the rest of the season in the Premier League? In the Premier League. Let's assume that he plays. How many games he's left now? Is it 17? I think he starts a lot of those games, chat. I'll be real with you. Let's say he starts 13 out of the 17. Yeah, so what's that about? 80%? And then comes off the bench in the others. We'll assume he doesn't get injured, right? Touch wood. Old wood. Yeah, pause. Fuck. I'm looking for like maybe 7 Prem goals. I just, bro, I feel like, is that stupid? When Savio's got 1 Premier League goal in 2 years and Doku's got 1 this year. Is that a stupid prediction? Or is that realistic? Like, I don't know. Now I'm doubting myself now. Is that realistic? 7 Prem goals? Is that realistic? I think it's realistic. It was bro, it was realistic with Sterling, Sane, and Mahrez. Sometimes I think to myself, chat, yeah. Sometimes I think to myself, like, has Pep changed the way we play so our wingers just can't score goals? Like, maybe it's not their fault, innit? Maybe Doku and Savio and these guys, it's nothing to do with them. Maybe it's the system. But then I'm like, nah, and that's bullshit, man. Like, that's just BS. I don't believe it. So, yeah, I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 7 Prem goals, man. Obviously, it's kind of difficult because it's kind of difficult, yeah, because you don't know how much he's going to play. But I think he'll play a lot. I think he will play a lot, man. I think he'll play a lot. Have I added him to the Excel spreadsheet tracker? Have you added him to the spreadsheet tracker or no? Yeah, we have. All right, yeah. So when we did this the other night with Hugh, yeah, I'll bring it up on screen so you guys can see it, actually. Here you go, chat. The spreadsheet. Yeah, the technologies. So this is all comps, by the way, goals and assists. So I went for 10 and Hugh's gone for 12. So that's our targets, man. That's our targets. I think that is very realistic. I think that's very realistic. You got 17 Premier League games, 2 Champions League games, 2 Carabao Cup games, and an FA Cup game. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. So I think that is very, very, very realistic, man, to be honest with you. I'm setting low targets here. Yeah, because obviously our wingers ain't scoring, so I don't want to be like too pressure. But I think that's very realistic, to be honest. Yeah, all comps and it's assists. That was goals and assists as well. Oh, Ben. Oh my God. I seen this clip last night. Yeah. I was on Instagram and I found the football algorithm. Yeah. I was on the reels, scrolling for the reels. And I had this clip of Vitinha came up, right? Who was he playing against? Oh, it was Arsenal. It was against Arsenal. Vitinha gets the ball on the left-hand side against Arsenal, yeah? He cooks Timber. Heavy, mate. Like, takes it round him. He cooks somebody. Oh, my. He is unbelievable. That Vitinha, yeah? You're right, actually. Vitinha, what a player he is. What a player he is. I always ask people, did anyone see this at Wolves, mate? Apparently, he played for Wolves. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Because I never remember seeing this guy at Wolves, man. Yeah, and if he did, like, why was people not... Was Wolves fans... I never heard Wolves fans raving about this guy. He played for Wolves, man. I do not remember that one bit. I do not remember that one bit, bro. And then he went back to Porto, and then Porto sold him for 40 million euros. Who's seen that? He was bad at Wolves. How can you be bad at Wolves but then go to PSG and be one of the best players in the world? It makes no freaking sense, man. It makes no sense. He didn't play well at Wolves. Weird though, isn't it? How can you go from like not being a great player at Wolves to being... I genuinely think he's one of the best players in the world. I do. I genuinely do think he's one of the best players in the world, me, Vitinha. Him and João Neves are just crazy. He didn't get much game time at Wolves. I don't even remember him being there. Crazy, isn't it, really? Madness. Enrique elevates him. Yeah, maybe the manager's obviously got something to do with it. How much DNA and goal? Let me have a look. He's got 10 Prem goals. He's got 13 GA. 13 he's on. 13. He's got 10 goals in 20 games in the Premier League and 3 assists. He played one half against Brentford in a Carabao Cup and didn't score assists. So obviously no Europe and no FA Cup. So yeah, he's basically just played Premier League. So in 20 games, yeah. What's the average in a goal assist? Let's have a look. What's he on? 1,800 minutes. So he's averaged a goal or an assist every 138 minutes. Very impressive. Playing for Bournemouth as well, with respect. Yeah, that's very, very, very good. Very good. That's a very good goals to minutes ratio. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. His assists will go up with Haaland as well. Yeah, hopefully. I'm okay with wingers not scoring as like, bro. No. It's not wild at all. That is not wild. I've said this for the last 2 years. If you're not scoring goals as a winger, your job is to create for Haaland. If you do nothing, if you do neither, then we've got a problem. Because you're a winger, and part of the winger's job is to score goals. And if you're not scoring, you need to create chances for the striker. If you're not doing either, big fucking problem. Yeah? Now, the elite level wingers, world-class wingers, will do both. They'll score and assist. But you need to be doing at least one of them. Otherwise, you end up with a situation with Grealish. And it's all, when everything's going well, everything's fine. But as soon as other players drop off, people will get onto him real quick. Would you get rid of both Savio and Bob? At this moment in time, I'd get rid of both of them. I'd keep Savio for the second half of the season. I'd get rid of Bob in January. I'd probably loan him. Yeah, I'd probably loan him. Because I'd loan him to a team where I'm guaranteed to play. Because I think he might cook. And then you might be able to sell him in the summer for a good price. Savio I'd keep for the 6 months. And then decide what to do with him in the summer. But at this moment in time, I'm going to move him on in the summer. At this moment in time. I can change my mind. I change my mind all the time. Yeah? I change my mind all the time based on new evidence. So if he can cook in if he can do well in the next 6 months, I'll happily keep him. Yeah? So, yeah, that's where we're at with Semenyo. Happy with this signing. Semenyo LB, his game is not about assisting, but it's about goals. Let's not expect assists, of course. That's fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. If you're telling me LB is not going to get that many assists, but he's going to score goals, no problem. No problem. I have a problem with that. And if you said the opposite, LB don't score goals, but he's going to get 15 assists a season for Haaland in the Premier League, I'd say no problem. My problem is when you have a winger that does neither. Yeah? So I ain't got a problem with that. It's going to be interesting, man. Yeah, I love goals as well. I love goals. Guess what? Fucking goals. I love goals. Big up to Citizen King says, want Pep to be like Fergie, 10 plus years. Seems solid. Yeah, I mean, he could do it. You have to see what he's doing in the summer, man. I mean, there's always speculation about what Pep's going to do. He's got another year left on his contract. If City go out this summer and buy proper proven ballers, yeah, then we're going to be a serious team next year. And he might think, fuck giving this team to someone else, I'm going to stay for another couple of years. I think this summer's massive. We need to go out and sign proven players. Because if you go out and get proven players, man, Pep's going to be like, yo, I'm not giving this team to somebody else. You know, I want to stay. Hopefully. You never know. Big up Citizens King. Big up Nice Guy says he gets stuck in like Doku, check the goal versus Fulham. He does. That's another thing that I really like. And something, I do always point that out about Doku, don't I, chat? I always point out and say, look at when we do the player ratings on a second channel, I always look at his tackles and that, and he does get stuck in a lot, Doku. And that's one of the reasons I like him. There was a game recently that we played, last few games, and Doku started on the bench and we was getting roasted physicality wise, and then he come on and he helped us. Who remembers that game? It was recently. It was recently. Does anyone remember? What game was that? That Doku come off the bench and like he's and he really helped us with getting stuck in and that. Oh yeah, here we go. Semenyo shines as Cherries move to second place. Bournemouth vs Fulham. Yeah, this was at the start of the season. Let me have a look at this Semenyo goal. Oh, you know what? It might be short here because I'm gonna have to rebuild my PC, by the way, because my PC's cooked, boys. Yeah, there you go. There's Semenyo's goal. Boy, he can finish. His finishing ability is absolutely outstanding, by the way. It's absolutely outstanding, his finishing ability. Yeah, it's a nice goal, man. It's a nice goal. I can't lie. Did he score 2 goals in that? Yeah, bro. He's finishing. I've never seen some of our wingers do that, man. Finishing is great. Semenyo, yeah, he did. He didn't play well in that game. To be fair, to be honest with you, I watched 2 out of his last 3 games, and he didn't actually play well in either game, really. I don't know how he played against Spurs because obviously he was watching a City game. All right, Bob, man, why are you outing me? It's crazy how in March LB said we should sell Doku, keep Savio on. But I did. But I changed my mind now. Yeah, based on new information. You know. Yeah, big up Nice Guy, big up Citizen King, big up Adam who says, LB, I don't think we should play Nico and Rodri together because imagine they both get injured. We have no backup for them. So we need back a CDM. He says Barcelona are looking to loan out Marc Guehi. I think we should go for him as backup for Rodri. He's insane. Go check him out. He's from La Masia. If they come out from La Masia, is that just a tick? Is that what we're saying? Come out of La Masia. Fucking sign him. I don't know nothing about this guy, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I would probably, bro. I would go Rodri. I would go Rodri, Nico Gonzalez. Not straight away because I think it's too soon because they've both just come back from injury. But maybe in a couple of weeks' time. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time. Get them going in the middle. Some news here on Wesley. Oh. Manchester City make contact for Wesley at Roma and evaluates proposal in this window. English club was already monitoring the fullback during his Flamengo days. Possible bomber. We was linked with him. We was linked with a guy. I remember, yeah. And then the very next game that we was linked with him, he done the biggest bozo you've ever seen in your life. Honestly, man. It's crazy, mate. Do you remember that bozo he did? He did a Cancelo against Salah against Liverpool. It was bad, man. It was bad. Wesley again. Is he the new Isco? He is. He's the new Isco, man. Sauce. The sauce is. What's the sauce? Oh, I've clicked off it now. It was some Brazilian. Oh, there it is. It's a what? 5.9 million followers, bro. That means nothing, innit? A Brazilian account called Guehi. Bro, I'll be real. That's actually what it's fucking called, bro. It's called Guehi. G-E. At G-E-G Lobo. Geg Lobo, it's called. That's what it's called. That's literally what it's called, bro. I'm real. But I've never heard of these before ever in my life. Never heard of them. They got 5.9 million followers, if that means anything. You know? So, yeah, there you go. We'll see if that happens. LB, don't you think City should put the ultimatum in for Guehi deal so we look... Yeah, the thing is, though, bro, we don't know that that's not happened. We don't know what's going on with Guehi, do we? We don't have any idea. I don't think I've not seen any new news on Marc Guehi. I've not seen any new news on Marc Guehi. WWW Wesley. Yeah. Good source. I have no idea. Who would you say the new Isco is? Who do we get linked with all the time? I don't know. Who is the new who is the new one? Who is the new Isco chat? Rodrigo. Yeah, maybe Rodrigo. We've been with Rodrigo a few times, to be honest with you. Yeah, maybe him. Yeah, Edison, we get linked with him a lot. We get linked with him a lot, to be fair. Yeah, madness. But yeah, anyway, Semenyo, done deal. Happy with that. Obviously, he's looking forward to get going. That's good news. Can't wait to see him on the football pitch. That's going to be really good. Hopefully, we'll see him tomorrow as well. What's this? City have signed Scottish top talent Kay Meakin from Hearts. Here we go. What is he, an academy player or something? Or what is he? Is he? They're top of the league, aren't they? Hearts. Is he a first teamer? Who is he? Let's Google him. How old is he? Is he a first team player or? Oh no, he's his academy player. He's fucking 15, mate. Right. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Cool. See if there's any other news. Nah, not much else going on. Obviously, we've got a big game tomorrow. It's big because, bro, it's a trophy that we need to be focused on. We're against a League One side, Exeter. So it throws up a few sort of question marks as to how strong do you go? Because obviously you don't want to take the piss and get knocked out and then be mocked like United when they got beat off of Grimsby, mate. You know what I mean? So let's try and build a team for tomorrow then. Big game against Exeter. What are we saying? James Trafford in goal, yeah? There we go. Hopefully you'll have not much to do. Right, let's have a look. So I think we need to get Rico Lewis. Yeah, big up Nicholas here. Says, hey, LB, I'm from Brazil. And GE is basically the sports section of the biggest TV channel here in Brazil. So it's like Sky Sports News then, isn't it? It's like Sky Sports News, basically, you're saying. Yeah, there you go. That's this guy's Brazilian, mate. Oh, he's from Brazil. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if that happens, man. And we were linked with him in the summer. What are we saying? Rico Lewis. You got to give... We can't be playing Nunes, guys. You got to give Nunes a rest, man. You do. Right, what do we do next? Okie dokie. Oh, Mafuni's not in the EDS squad tonight. I think I play Max Lane. Could you play Max Lane and Mafuni, or is that taking the piss? Like, because, guys, we can't get a beat in it. We need to be respectful of our opposition here. This is an FA Cup. Anything can happen. Yeah, and if we don't want to be playing too many academy players. Would you guys be comfortable with both of them, or do we need an Ake or a Huzanov next to him? What are you guys saying? Too much? Take the piss? It's too weak? Big up. Big up to you, mate. Huzanov, Elaine, Mafuni. Well, you're going to play Mafuni left back? I mean, I guess you could do, couldn't you? He probably could do a left back job for a game. But what we're doing, Ake? Are we playing Ake against Newcastle? Because if you're not playing Ake against Newcastle, you might as well play Ake tomorrow. You need to decide if you're playing Ake against Newcastle. Because if you're not, you might as well play him tomorrow. Are we playing Ake against Newcastle? You know what I'm going to do, yeah? I'm going to play Huzanov because I think he needs some more minutes. And this should be, hopefully, not too much of an intense game. I'm going to play Elaine. Yeah. I'm going to play... I'm going to play Mafuni left back. I reckon he can do a job there, yeah? Boom. I think that's all right. That's chill. Yeah? Everyone happy with that? Everybody happy with that? Huzanov, Max, run it. Mafuni has to get minutes. There you go. Yeah. Nah, I'm not playing Nico O'Reilly, Walt. I want to give him some more minutes, some more rest. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Not happy. Nah, that's too dead. Nah, it's not dead, man. Bro, with respects, we're playing a League One team, man. You've got Rico Lewis, senior player now. Huzanov, £30 million centre half. Alain, we got from the Championship. So this guy, Alain, was playing in a league higher than Exeter in the first place. So he's technically better than them anyway. If you think about the league that he was playing in, it's only Mifune there that's not played first team football. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with that. Right. Midfield. I don't want to see Rodri. I wouldn't even put Rodri in the squad, guys. Let me get the Manchester City squad up. I need to see players. Manchester City squad. Let's have a look, guys. There we go. Manchester City squad players. Right. Midfield. Cherky, no. Doku, no. Echeverry, not here. Foden, no. Grealish, not here. Kovacic, injured. Nico, no. Nunes, no. O'Reilly, no. Phillips, is he fit? Is Calvin Phillips fit? I'd start him tomorrow, me. I'm not even joking. I'd start Calvin Phillips. Is he fit, chat? Let me check City Extra if Pep spoke about him today. I'm actually being deadly serious. I would play Calvin Phillips, mate. Let me see what Pep said. Is Pep mentioned him today or no? No, he didn't speak about him in the press conference. Right, I'm playing Calvin Phillips. There you go. Who else can we play in that midfield? I play Mokasa as a striker. I play Semenyo left wing. I play Bernardo Silva because I don't play him. I don't think I play Bernardo. Put Bernardo next to Phillips to help him out, yeah? Do we play Foden? Try and get his confidence up. Try and get him a goal or something. LB, you've lost it, mate. Yo, chill. You've got to let me finish. Let me cook. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook, man. LB, you're out of your mind. Guys, you got to let me finish the team, man. You might be pleasantly surprised. Right, I'm going to play Foden, chat. Fodenino. Get him in the team. And then right wing. Bro, this would have been a great game for Semenyo, man, but he's injured. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this. 2-2 Ryan. 2-2 Ryan. Semenyo there. Boom. That's my team for tomorrow. Talk to me. What are you guys saying? Have I cook or no cook? Good team or nah? Is that a good team? I think that's a good team, man. That's a good team. Get out of here, bro. Foden needs a rest. But realistically, yeah. Realistically, like, surely tomorrow's not going to be that physically intense for the guy. It should be a pretty chill game, realistically, with respects. No? And if it's not, we got problems. You've lost it, LB. End the stream. What? What are you guys saying, man? That's a good team. That's a good team, man. I'm not being funny here, but Calvin Phillips is on 150 grand a week. Surely the guy can help us out and play CDM against Exeter City, man. Come on. Come on, man. Call it a night. We must respect our opponents. I am respecting our opponents. Semenyo, 60 million. Cherky, 30 million. That's 90 million. Foden, mega. Bernardo, mega. Obviously, 50 million we bought him. Phillips, 40 million. Rico Lewis, academy player, senior player. Huzanov, 30 million. Trafford, 30 million. It's about £300 million worth of player on that pitch. £300 million worth of player. And you're saying I'm not respecting him. I am respecting him. I bet £300 million. How much more you want me to play Haaland or no? I play Haaland if you want. These guys, man. This is embarrassing. Restart the stream and delete it. Why am I getting cooked, man? I don't understand why I'm getting cooked. I actually don't understand why I'm getting cooked. I think that's a good team. Yeah, and then what you can do, yeah, hopefully, Cherky can cook, and so can Foden, and so can Semenyo. Get the game won after 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then you can make changes in the second half and get Cherky off, get Foden off and that. I'd rather try and win the game in the first half than be sweating it out and sending on Haaland in the second half to try and rescue the result. Because it's the FA Cup, man. Anything can happen in the FA Cup, guys. You want to see the Heskey brothers? You want to see us get knocked out of the trophy? That's what you want to do. This lineup has massively changed from yesterday. I need a win, bro. Gray for Calvin Phillips then changes nothing. Gray might even be good. Would have been a perfect game for Marmoush and Nouri. I know. You are on the decline. Phillips don't deserve to start. Bro, come on, man. You're telling me Calvin Phillips can't play against Exeter? What we're going to do with him for the next 3 years? The guy's on 150 grand a week for the next 3 years. Surely we can play him, man. Surely we can play him for 90 minutes against Exeter City, mate. He can't. Work on your analysis. I can't believe I'm getting cooked, bro. I'm actually mad surprised you guys don't agree with that team. I'm getting cooked for that. You're mad. You guys are too funny, man. You make me laugh at it. Call back Zuccolini from loan. Nah, you guys are too funny. Why you guys are funny? It's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday, so you guys are just having a funny time. I get it. I should do more Friday stream. Friday, 6 p.m. That's why you guys are in a jokey mood, because it's Friday, 6 p.m. I get it. You've all just come back from college, work, and you just guys are having jokes. If I did this, yeah, yesterday at 9 o'clock, you guys would be locked in and be like, yeah, LB, that's such a good team, bro. You're such a good analysis. You're so good at this analysis, bro. Subscribe, drop likes. Yeah, you guys would be locked in. But because it's Friday night, 6 p.m., everyone's just joking around. Now, I hear it, to be fair, man. I get it, to be fair. Now it's just a trash team. Bro, it's got Foden, Cherky, and Semenyo in it. What are you talking about, trash? It's not trash. Anyway, that's what I'd do tomorrow. Yeah. We got Shad, he says, breaking. Manchester City believe they could agree a deal with Crystal Palace to sign Marc Guehi in January. The players consider his options, taking time to make a final decision. Who said that? What's the source on that, bro? What's the source on that? Anybody know the source? Anybody know the source? Who's the source, bro? Who is the source? Source, trust me, bro. Fabrizio said that, yeah. On his video. Or on Twitter. Did he say that on the video or on Twitter, bro? Nah, to be fair, Flaws, that Shad guy's legit. I might have to mod him, to be fair. He's legit. He doesn't cap. He puts in the good news. Oh, he said it on a video, yeah. Should I pull up his latest video? Let me pull up his latest video. Now that Shad guy's legit, man. He doesn't chat shit, man. I've already checked. I've already fact checked him. I fact checked him before. Shout out Shad in the chat. Here we go. Marc Guehi update. Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, I don't know if my PC is going to be able to handle this chat, but we'll run it anyway and see what happens. Yeah.
Fabrizio Romano here as always.
Anything. Oh, it's because my audio's turned down.
Posted on the transfer market today, guys. As always, luck to Antoine Semenyo ready for this new chapter at Manchester City. And for Man City, we know is not over on the market, because I maintain what I've been telling you for days. Man City are still trying to make the deal happen in January for Marc Guehi. My information is that Manchester City believe internally that they can reach an agreement with Crystal Palace for Guehi quite easily. So should not be...
Whoa, quite easily. Did he just say quite easily, bro? Yo, re-up.
For Marc Guehi. My information is that Manchester City believe internally that they can reach an agreement with Crystal Palace for Guehi quite easily. So should not be a problem to reach a club-to-club agreement with Palace, because Palace are open to finding a solution in January for Marc Guehi. Obviously, they would be also happy to keep the player with them, and they're not desperate to sell Marc Guehi. But if a good proposal arrives, obviously to make some profit, some money for the player in January, being out of contract and not extending it ahead of the summer transfer window would be good and smart for Palace. So City are really convinced they can reach an agreement with Palace. But it's the player who has to decide. And Marc Guehi is taking his time, with his family, with his agents, considering all the opportunities, because Arsenal have been calling over a potential deal in the summer. Arteta is a big fan of the player. This is why Arsenal are interested. So Mikel Arteta really believes he's a top player, but Arsenal also have many players in that position. And so that's the point. Then there is genuine interest from Liverpool. They had a deal agreed last summer. On deadline day collapses, but Liverpool remain absolutely interested in Marc Guehi. And so it's going to be one to watch for sure. Liverpool, because I told you, for the summer, they're interested. Let's see if they open doors to anticipate the deal in January or not. And then there is also interest from Bayern, but with Upamecano extending his contract, obviously it depends on exits from maybe other defenders in the summer, not for January. So this is the situation around Marc Guehi. Is the player who has to decide. Let's see and follow the situation in the next.
Interesting how he said his sources, aka Viana, said City believe we can agree a deal with Palace quite easily. So it seems like it's all just down to the player then, doesn't it? Marc Guehi's got, because the thing is, yeah, he could have so many options on the table. He's going to have so many options on the table, man, because in the summer, bro, pretty much every team in the world will be offering him a deal, man. Let's just be real. Everyone will be asking him, like, oh, you want to join us? Because I did see that Bayern stuff as well. I saw the Bayern stuff as well. Bayern apparently want him as well. So we could pay him the sign-on fee and the yeah, exactly, bro. Little brown envelopes. It's about convincing Marc to come in January. There's a lot of options in the summer. Facts, down to the player. Guehi needs to help out, man. He'd be loved by the fan base if he comes in, locks it down. Yeah, Arsenal is probably going to make Hincapie's loan permanent, so they're going to add Guehi in addition to Gabriel Saliba and Mascara. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of mad. And the thing is, I've said this a lot, but if Marc Guehi has any desire to join Manchester City, he needs to join now, because if he joins now, he goes straight into the starting 11, and that gives him an opportunity then to hold that position then for the rest of his career. Because once you've got the position, it's your position. If he joins in the summer, he's probably going to start on the bench, because Pep's probably going to start with Gvardiol and Diaz. So it makes it harder for him to make that number one spot. If he joins City now, he starts as the centre-back. And if he plays well, he'll hold that position for the rest of the season. So this has never been a better time for Guehi to join City. Like, now's the best time for him if he wants to hold the number one spot. Also, yeah, I think this could be really interesting. Guehi and Cousinov as a serious partnership. That could be decent, man. Guehi isn't leaving LB. I hope he does, man, because we need him, to be honest. We need him, man. I know he's from London as well. He's born in London, raised in London. So obviously, if Arsenal want him, or even Chelsea maybe, and I think he came through Chelsea's academy. I can't believe Chelsea are not all over this deal, to be honest with you. They need a centre-back. And I'm pretty sure he come through the Chelsea academy. So why Chelsea are not trying to get him is beyond me, to be honest with you. Unless he wants trophies and serious Premier League situation. So yeah, man. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens there, man. But oh, there's some more. Ben Jacobs. Despite City's interest in Guehi, it's understood that Palace skipper, who's out of contract at the end of the season, is relaxed about staying at. Yeah, of course he is. He knows, bro. He doesn't have to. Bro, in 6 months' time, he can go to any club in the world and get 10, 20 million sign-on bonus and walk into whatever team he wants. He's under no pressure. He's under no pressure whatsoever to leave Palace right now. He's under no pressure. City just need to put an attractive financial package on the table, man. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Big up Piplup, bro. How you doing, man? He says, I'm happy with the Semenyo signing, but now we need replacements for Bob, Savinio, Doku, Stones, Ake, and Kovacic. Much love, lad. Hope you are. I'm all good, man. Yeah, well, there you go. Semenyo is the Bob replacement. Savinio replacement in the summer. Doku replacement. I don't need a Doku replacement. Stones replacement can be Guehi. Ake replacement will be, we might not even get one. You might just run Guehi, Cousinov, Diaz, and Gvardiol. And then, yeah, Kovacic will probably be the Anderson deal, bro. But, yeah, still a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, man. But if we can get, obviously, Semenyo through, done. If we can get Guehi, then you need like 3 players in the summer. You're looking good. Now, big up to you, bro. Hopefully you're good as well. I'm having a great time, mate. Chat's on one tonight. Big up MK says LB Huzanov was born February 29th, so he's actually only 5 years old. This is the sort of content, you know, that we do in the chat. This is what we've got in the chat. Yeah, you remember that time when I said only 5% of the chat know ball? Yeah, MK, you're not in that 5%, bro. What are you talking about? What are you on about, bro? You're only 5 years old. What is this guy? Yeah, MK, what's wrong with you, man? Yeah, guys hit the sauce too soon. He's only 5 years old, man. What's he talking about? Are we getting gay? I don't know, man. I don't know. But what about 40 million Vita Hayes and Juma Bar? Nah, Juma Bar ain't making it here. Let's just be real. Vita Hayes, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird because how are you going to have 5 centre backs next year if they're not injury prone? It's a leap year. He's right, to be fair. Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, he's not. MK been snorting some MK, yo. MK talking facts. These guys, man. Kieran says, Liberamento, Anderson, Upper Meccano, Schlotterbeck, Due, Guehi. If we add this to our team reckon, then that's a serious. I'm not a massive fan of Upper Meccano, to be honest with you. But the rest are sick, man. Due is an interesting one because he's still pretty young, but I think he's a top player, man. I think he's such a top player. He's got tech, but he gets GA, he gets output as well. Due is a good player, man. He's a good player. So we can't sign him for another 40 years about Huzanov. Get me Van Heck. Oh, he was good, man. He's not at Brighton next year. No way. No way. If a top club don't come in for Van Heck, dumb. You know who should get him? Chelsea. Chelsea love a young player. How old is he? How old is he? Van Heck. Van Heck, Wikipedia. Bro, I think he's young. He's 25. Oh, sorry. Too old for Chelsea. Too old for Chelsea, that. Too old for Chelsea. Yeah, nah, he was good. He was very, very good against us, man. He was very... Wait, is that the same? No, that's not the same guy. Is it the same guy? Oh, it is the same guy. Oh, they've just not updated his appearances. Oh, yeah, they have. There he is. Yeah, he was mint. He was mint. He was man of the match. He was man of the match. Calvin is injured. Nah, he can't be injured, man. He can't be injured. He can't be injured. He can't be injured. How's he injured? How is he injured, mate? He can't be injured, bro. He can't. Chelsea only get the young ones. Yeah, bro, it's mad. It's mad. Arnie said Elliot Anderson should be on the market in the summer for 80 to 100 million. But what about that release clause that Wolfie and that was talking about? That means that fake news then? Is that fake news? Do you think Turkey's starting for France over Doué? I don't know, man. If you're talking like legit winger, probably not. You probably go Doué if you want like a legit actual wide winger. It depends what type of winger you want, innit? It depends what type of winger you want. But see what happens with Turkey, man. Obviously, he impressed, didn't he, in the summer? That watch along was crazy. That watch along was crazy. I'm watching AFCON. Nah, I'm going watching Coronation Street, man. I'm going watching Coronation Street. I'm going to go have my tea. I'm going to have my tea. I'm going to have my tea and eat, watch Corrie, man. Corrie's popping off at the moment, chat. I don't know if you guys in the chat watch Corrie, yeah, but Corrie's, bro, it's popping off right now, man. Yeah, the storylines are crazy. Storylines are crazy, man. Corriedale the other day was mad. I don't know if you guys watch Corrie, but Corrie goated. The dope, it was mad as well. That was crazy. It was a mad goal. He played mint in that game. He was so good. He was so good. Corrie watch along. Winger, it's Elise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be Elise. It's French, isn't it? Elise. How France just got all these ballers out of nowhere, man? What are you talking about? How have they just got all these techie ballers? Elise, Doué, Cherki, Dembele. How have they got all these techie ballers, man? It's a madness. It's a madness. Yeah, mad. It's actually crazy. You guys are crazy in the chat, man. Bro. That's mad. Can you even say that? I don't know, man. Racismo, no? I don't know if that's even a thing, bro, to be honest. Virgil van Dijk over Guehi. Oh, Van der Ven. Nah, I'd rather have Guehi. I think Guehi's a better defender, all-round defender, man. I think he's an all-round defender, to be honest. I think he's a better all-round defender. Oh, yeah, Ekatike as well. Ekatike. Yeah, it's mad. They got some mad players. Oh, I know. I went to the Coronation Street tour recently. I went to the street and had a mooch about. It was cool, but I never went to the old one. Yeah, I actually went to because the new one's in Salford, isn't it? Salford Quays, Media City, and I went there. That was pretty cool. I seen Peter Barlow. Just he was having some food. Seen him. Yeah, it's pretty mad, to be honest with you. He's Van der Ven injury pro. I think Van der Ven's obviously a good player in that, but I think Guehi's better all round. Are you confident of playing United with that defence? Well, obviously that defence wouldn't be that. The defence against United would be Nunes, Huzanov, Ake, Nico O'Reilly. Yeah. Bro, United have drawn against Burnley, Wolves and Leeds. If we can't beat United, man, like, we've got serious problems. Come on. I know we're not good at the moment, yeah, but they are even worse. Do you know what I mean? Big up Frog. You'd play Elaine over Ake? Wow. Oh, that's Daily Star, man. That's not good sauce, bro. You can't let Ake go until you get... Ake might go right at the end of the window if Diaz is back. But you can't let Ake go and buy Guehi because you're in the same position. You've still only got two senior centre-backs. You might be able to let Ake go right at the end of the window. Is the window closed on the 3rd again? January transfer window closed. Because last year it closed like on the 2nd, didn't it? Yeah, it closes again on the 2nd. I don't know why they've done that. Why they extend the window until the 2nd of February? But yeah, they've you might be able to let him go right at the end of the window, maybe deadline day or something, if Diaz is back and he's looking all right. But if he has any setback, because if Diaz has a setback, say you sell Ake now and Diaz has a setback and it's now 2 months, 3 months, then you're cooked. So I wouldn't sell Ake until right at the end of the window. Right at the end. But yeah, anyway, big up to you guys, man. Bro, this week seems to have gone so quick. You know when City are playing every 3 days, man? The week just flies by. It's crazy. When City play every 3 days, the week just goes boom. Yeah? Anyway, City on tomorrow, 3 p.m. And then I'm going to watch Algeria as well at 5 p.m. Quarter-final. Mahrez watch. I don't know he watch, but Mahrez watch. Tomorrow, Algeria versus Nigeria. Big game. Quarter-final. Can Mahrez get closer to that second AFCON? But yeah, City's on at 3 versus Exeter. And then we'll do the Algeria watch. I don't know if I'm going to do a separate watch along for it or I'll just stick it on in the background while I do like player ratings and stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'll decide tomorrow, man. But yeah, to be honest with you, we really could do with having Aït-Nouri back. But I want Mahrez to win his second AFCON, man. So I'm sort of torn. I'm torn with what I want. You know what I mean? Anyway, big up to everybody in the building, man. Smash these likes before you go. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. I think Saeed's live for the watch along, so I'll redirect you to Saeed for the watch along. Yeah, by the way, Saeed's saying he reckons United are beating us, man. He says he reckons United are beating City in the derby, man. Delusion. He's delusional. Yeah, I'll send you to Saeed. Tell him he's delusional, chat. Have a good night. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.